and thank you for joining me for this edition of A Look Back. I'm Mike, and I am so glad to be here with you fine people this evening. Tonight, we are going to take a look, actually, at one of the up-and-coming stars in professional wrestling, the Perfect Knockout, Samantha Starr. We'll play a look back with Mike trivia, and also we will talk about a few events coming up in the weeks to come. You know, you talk about Samantha Starr, the Perfect Knockout, the first thing you notice is her pedigree, her lineage. Her grandfather, Grizzly Smith. Her mother is Baby Doll. Her father is Sam Houston. Her aunt, women's champion, Rockin Robin, and her uncle, Jake the Snake Roberts. Now, people, I'm telling you right there is a pedigree fitting a champion. If Billy Corgan misses out on this one and don't put a belt on her in the next near future, then that is their terrible loss, and I am going to tell you all about it. You know, I think she's got a long career ahead of her. You watch her matches. She knows how to work. She knows how to tell a story. She's got a great personality, knows how to communicate with the fans. Like I said, with her background, her knowledge of the business, her in-depth knowledge of the business, you know, it really speaks for itself. I was lucky enough a couple months ago to get in on one of the Captain's Corner's autograph sessions online and get an autograph from her, and we'll put her right there. Awesome person, like I said. You just really, her work speaks for itself. We're going to take a look at one of her matches from earlier this year, Samantha Starr versus the Weapon of Ass Destruction, WOAD. Now, I'm going to tell you something, with a name like that, this might be trouble for her, but we'll find out. Let's watch the match. I'll post a link in the comments box, and I'm going to count back from 3 to 1. When I say press play now, on the word now, press play. Go ahead and get the video here for us. In 3, 2, 1, press play now.
NWA wrestling fans, welcome back. Samantha Starr, third-generation superstar in the ring against the debuting Weapon of Ass Destruction, the WOAD, one-eyed, thick-thighed. She's made her name all over Texas, and now she's going to make her name in the NWA.
Are you sure that's what it stands for?
Absolutely. It's on my notes.
Oh, I thought it was World of Alligator Destruction. We're in Tampa. Like, what are you talking about?
She's from Texas. This is Tampa. It doesn't cross borders. That arm bar, though, she is making sure that Samantha Starr knows her geography, and that geography is where her arm is at right now.
Well, Tampa and Texas both start with a T. So, you know, just so you know.
And you asked me about her namesake. You see it right there. Her offense is ass destruction based.
Indeed.
Kyle, that's what makes you, you, and me just me, that you said that
so
with a
when she slapped
face.
it, she said, gearing up. Here we go.
Samantha Starr, of course, the basics you learn from being a third-generation superstar, that headlock really takes a person out of the game, puts pressure on the way you could even think about what to do next in the ring.
What do you mean by the basics she learned as a third generation? I mean, is that how she got out of the crib? Did Baby Doll grab her by in a side headlock and
I do not
toss her out of the crib? I mean, I'm just asking.
I don't come from a wrestling family, but I'd like to think that from birth she was raised to know what to do in situations like this.
All righty. So instead of cat in the hat, it was headlock takeover, get it again. All right.
Drop down, baby.
Yeah, here we go.
Right now, Weapon of Ass Destruction. She has got that in there, trying to take it right to her. Forearms to the ribs, trying to take her out.
I would also like to point out, I believe your information is incorrect because she's used nothing but her arms so far. Well,
going for the pinfall, kick out. Trying to pull a fast one on her. That's how you win.
Okay.
Adjusting that eye patch.
All right.
So, Kyle, what kind of signature move are we looking for on Ass Destruction then here?
I think you'll see it when you see it, and you'll know it when you see it.
I'll know, okay.
Now, also, the thing you need to remember is that WOAD is just legally blind in one eye. The eye patch is there because of that depth perception, so she could be at a disadvantage. She literally could not have seen that clothesline coming right now. Samantha Starr taking advantage of the blind side.
Well, there you have it. Anyway, here we go.
Forearms to the chest, just taking advantage of this young lady in her debut here in the National Wrestling Alliance, slamming her in the corner.
Debut, it could also be her finale.
It could be. You never know when the first and the last will ever be in any situation, Danny. I'm sure that last kiss you did not think would be the last. Kick to the spine.
I did not think so. I'll write a song about it. Uh-oh, what's Sammy doing right here?
Up. Driving that face into the mat.
Ooh!
Kick out at 2. Again, she keeps on working that head, seeing that, the adjusting of the eye patch. She sees a weak point. She's going for it. Samantha Starr, of course, as we said, that's what you learn as you're brought up in this business.
Now, Danny, your signature eye poke would come in very handy here.
Yeah, because then
there's only one eye left.
Push off of the attempted bulldog. Definitely feeling that one. Speaking of a WOAD, that was an ass being destroyed.
Oh.
Kick to the back of the neck, sending shockwaves to the body.
You were correct, Candy. My signature eye poke. She would be blind in both eyes.
Now we're starting to make use of that derriere a little bit more now.
Kick out. And again, every time somebody has to kick out of a pinfall, it takes a little bit more energy out of you. Eventually, the air leaves your body, and then who knows what could end this match. Those fists right there, Samantha Starr definitely taking it to the WOAD.
Well, if Samantha was smart, she'd go for the eye poke. I know that.
Yeah, I'm with Candy here. I think Candy's expert analysis would be proved to be correct. Ooh! There's
Again,
the butt move.
that
Yeah,
signature
there we go.
offense we spoke about.
Oh!
Son of a biscuit.
To the back of the spinal column. This could be it. So close.
No. Out on
But yet
two.
so far, right? You didn't say it.
Deals.
You can hear
Yes.
them both incredibly tired, though.
Would you be afraid to get into the ring with someone like WOAD?
Absolutely.
So that's a
Absolutely.
Fair.
But I'm still on the injured list anyway, so I'm not cleared.
I'm just glad the neck brace after 1 year finally came off.
You've been on the IR for several seasons now, I think.
Well, you know, there's some grievous bodily harm that was done to me.
Telling the
by
crowd what
myself.
she's about to use. Got
Yeah, her
down
ass,
in the
we know.
corner.
I mean, it's in her name.
I warned you.
She's,
It's all
she's
that
gearing.
speaks
See,
for
she's
itself.
gearing it up here.
Oh!
I bet that turnbuckle hurts.
Can we see it? The Star Truck DDT.
Oh,
Yes!
She
there
didn't see
it
that
is.
coming.
She did not see that coming,
There it is.
but she did see a victory in her future after the Starstruck DDT. Samantha Starr getting a win over the debuting WOAD, and we'll be back with more action.
Guys, now I am here to tell you, if you get a chance, look up some more of those matches with her in it, because she knows, like I said, what she's doing, the way she works a match, the way she communicates, the story of the match. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I couldn't think of many wrestlers out there that could do as well as she does. Again, like I said, she's going to have a long career. Billy Corgan, please put the belt on her at some point. Do something. Guys, it's time to play a look back with Mike trivia. Today's question: Kane made his WWE debut October 7th, 1997 at In Your House Bad Blood. The question is, who on commentary uttered the line, "That's got to be Kane"? We will have the answer later on in the show. I do want to remind you all this weekend, August the 12th at 5 o'clock, All-Star Wrestling West Virginia will have their Summer Heat Oh Baby show at the Madison Civic Center in Madison, West Virginia. The meet and greet starts at 5. Bell time starts at 7. Get out there and check out All-Star Wrestling West Virginia. On the 20th of August, Time Warp at their Ashland Mall location is going to have Theodore R. Teddy Long from the NWA, WCW, WWF. You all remember Teddy. Get out there, meet and greet Teddy on August the 20th. On August 26th is the Pikeville Comic and Toy Convention. People on hand there are going to be Tyler Main, Eric Bischoff, Jimmy the Mouth of the South Heart, and Ashland, Kentucky's own Bobby Blaze will be on hand, sign autographs, meet and greet the fans, as well as other stars from around the globe. Guys, I also thank you all for everything you do for me. I couldn't say it enough. I know I probably say it too much and you all get tired of hearing it, but I can't do it without you. Sometimes life sucks enough, and, you know, this is the way that I like to blow off a little steam, and getting to talk to you fine people is one of them. I do want to talk a little bit about some things that happened this last week in wrestling. Excuse me. Monday Night Raw, August 7th, 2023, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on commentary. You had Chad Gable defeating Matt Riddle, Ricochet, and Tommaso Ciampa to become the #1 contender to Gunther's Intercontinental title. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Gunther is on his way to possibly being the greatest Intercontinental Champion since the Honky Tonk Man. I'm a Honky Tonk Man fan. I cannot give him that accolade until I see more, but he's definitely on his way. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Bronson Reed. Ludwig Kaiser defeated Otis. New Days, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston defeated the Viking Raiders. And then that evening, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Judgment Day's Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. I can't help myself but wonder when the Judgment Day is going to actually implode. I think it's going to happen sooner than later. WWE is putting out a product that you can definitely watch at this point. In All Elite Wrestling on Dynamite on the 9th of August, Taz, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur on commentary. I'm not really a big fan of Excalibur on commentary, but we will get to that at a different day. The Jericho Appreciation Society had their mandatory meeting, and that thing imploded. They all basically just walked out on Jericho, telling him his ego, to sum it up, had pretty much overstepped its bounds. Rene Paquette tried to catch up with Jericho in the back. Apparently, he's going to address next week if he is going to join Don Callis' family. The Young Bucks defeated the Hardy Boys. I watched that match, and I don't know. I mean, something was off, but maybe it was me. After that, FTR come out to hook it up with the Bucks. They've decided that they're going to have a match for the All Elite Wrestling Tag Team Championship at Wembley Stadium at All Elite Wrestling's All In. There'll be a four-way match for AEW's Women's Championship between the winner of the match later on in Dynamite, being Hikaru Shida and Anna Jay, Sky Blue, Saraya, and the winner of next week's match, Bunny and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Jack Perry defeated RVD for the FTW title. He was defending against RVD. Of course, RVD made his comeback, and it was great to see him. I've actually met RVD. Great person. MJF and Adam Cole had their little banner back and forth about their match coming up at All In at Wembley Stadium. You had the Blackpool Combat Club with Wheeler Yuta defeating the Lucha Brothers. And Kenny Omega is going to sit down next week on Dynamite and have a talk with JR. It's interesting what Kenny Omega is going to say, but we'll look forward to that next week. Hikaru Shida did defeat Anna Jay for the AEW Women's Championship. Of course, Shida was the defending champion in that match, so it will be now Hikaru Shida, Saraya, Sky Blue, and the winner between the Bunny and Britt Baker. You know, like I said, the programming is coming along. It's definitely something that you can look forward to seeing. And I really actually look forward to looking at some of these matches from AEW and WWE. Like I said, it's something that definitely is going to be a good thing. All right, guys. Now the answer to tonight's trivia question. Kane made his WWE debut October 7th, 1997 at In Your House Bad Blood. The question is, who on commentary uttered the line, "That's gotta be Kane"? You know, I will go ahead and tell you the answer to that question was Vince McMahon. For the longest time, and I don't know, it's one of those Mandela effect moments, I guess, and I've seen actually other people say they had this. They thought it was Jim Ross, but indeed it was Vince McMahon who said that. And for those of you who want to actually see the footage, I've downloaded it. I'll stick the link in the comments for this as well. You're more than welcome to. But right here it is. 3, 2, 1.
Now we'll come to Tombstone. No. Wait a minute. What else happened? Oh my God, wait a minute. It's Paul Bear. It's Paul Bear. And that's gotta be Kane. That's gotta be Kane. Oh my God, he just ripped the door off its hinges. Look at this. This is oh my God. Look at the size of this human being. Or is that a human being? Kane! That's gotta be Kane! The Undertaker! Looking at him! Looking to the eyes of that giant who stands in front of him! Is that his younger brother? He's huge, whoever he is! He's as big as the Undertaker! What's this? Oh my! The Undertaker! Tombstone! Undertaker! Set up for the Tombstone! The Undertaker set up for the Tombstone! Driven down to the canvas! This is shocking. Just when the Undertaker was going to finish off Michaels as Paul Bear just threw something on the official. Look at the size. That's got to be Kane.
Again, like I said, it's one of those Mandela effects that we all think it's somebody different than who actually done it, but there is the proof in the pudding, so to speak, and it was, again, Vince McMahon. Guys, like I said, you all make it so much more fun to do this. I couldn't do it again without you. If you all have a question for a Look Back with Mike trivia, or you want me to look at something, let me know. Send me a question, message, whatever it is, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at albwMike. Again, I hope you all get out and enjoy some of these events coming up. It's going to be a good time, great shows, great opportunities to bring the family and enjoy the evening. Hopefully we get to do some more of these. I'm actually looking at some other ideas for upcoming shows. But I hope you all have an awesome evening. And thank you for dropping by for this edition of A Look Back. As always, God bless you, and until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.